Hi, this is Paul Van Deventer, President and CEO of MPI. Glad to talk to you today. I am joined by two of our great community members, Joe Martin from LA and Michael Owen from Nashville, Tennessee. And we're here today to talk about recent changes in our marketplace. The last 30, 60 days, we've had a couple changes in how you are compensated as planners. What has that meant for you overall, and what's your first reaction been?
Well, I think we all were shocked. I think, for me now, it's all about building those, it's relying on those relationships now. I mean, that's really what's key for me, and because what do we have left? I mean, we're basically an extension of their sales team. So now we've just been cut out of that.
Michael?
Well, for us, I'm really not surprised. I'm surprised at the suddenness of how it just came up. It seemed to, anyways. I'm sure that this decision was a long time in coming. And for us, because we've always been fee-based, and only part of our compensation has become from room sourcing, we are fine. We go in and prove our value and talk about what we're going to deliver and what the client's expectations are, and then we base on a level. And if we do happen to source rooms for them, that just becomes part of our fee.
So your value story is changing, or how you tell it is changing, right? So how would you recommend to other third-party planners or small business planners to go about showing that value to their customer?
I mean, I think it's still just built on relationships. That's where it comes back to, is that you can still go back to your salespeople, you can go back to those hotels and say, hey, I've been working with you for how many years? I think that's the value that you still can show and prove to your clients to make it worth it, for them to use you to and trust you to negotiate their contracts and recommend a venue to them.
Well, I think too, I don't know about you, but we have proven over the years our value to beyond the business that we bring to hotels, but the buffer we provide between difficult and crazy clients and that hotel. We have had hotels say that if you weren't here, we wouldn't have them on the property. Correct. Because we have to manage, we got clients who know, they're great. We got clients who don't know and trust us to tell them, they're great. And then we have those who don't know and don't know they don't know. And so now thankfully we've got some great clients, but there are some that we have to bring along kind of slowly that will drive a hotel crazy if they don't understand. And by and large, what we'll do is, I don't know about you, but our clients, many of them might be in procurement or marketing or a variety of issues. So what we bring is professionalism from the meetings, business meetings.
They speak the language.
Yep. We have about 3,000 members who are small business owners, third-party or independent planners. We've got tens of thousands in our community who really fit that model. What can MPI be doing, and what should we be doing to help support that community right now?
I think doing things like this, and also just bringing us together to have the conversations and talk about how we can partner together. What can we do? What are you doing to change your business model? And also to go back to the hotels and say, okay, what do you recommend? Now, where does this leave us?
Right.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I mean, I don't think anyone who has even a portion of their income based on commission revenue from the hotel is happy about this. Right. I do think that it all comes back to value, proving your value both to that client. And if all they're looking at is the financial underpinning, I think that's a serious mistake on behalf of the hotel. And what happens is you have the national sales team, but they're not the ones who have to deliver on the program. It's the people in those hotels, the different destinations, who have to deliver, and ultimately may suffer some. I mean, if the models change. Again, I think value is what we bring, no matter what you talk about.
And I think there's an uneasiness too about, like, okay, well, is this the first step? Is it going to be like the airlines where now then we're paying for everything or not? So I think that's the other question on the table. Is like, what's phase two? Okay. If that's coming down the line, and we need to be prepared for it so we know and have a transparent conversation.
Well, Michael, Joe, thank you very much for your transparency, your openness. It was great to talk to you today. There's a lot of change ahead, and I think your point is absolutely right. We've got to get the community together to help each other out and support each other. So thank you, MPI, and talk to you soon.